Dating tips 101. Guys, listen to this, right? Alright, these are red flag that guys should be very, very straight on. As a guy, right, don't ever go for a lady that you find highly attractive, but her personality doesn't do it for you. You get me? Maybe she has a little type of personality that you probably just won't like. But you just think to yourself that she's pretty. Maybe later on I can tell her to change while in the relationship. This is street advice for guys. If you find a girl attractive, right, and there are certain traits that she has that you are not cool with, don't go into a relationship with such girl. Don't go into a relationship with such girl. Do you know what is very difficult in terms of dating? Is like you being with someone that you actually like in terms of attraction. The attraction you have for that person is so high, but you are trying to comport the person. You are trying to mold the person. You are trying to mold the person into the personality you like, because that person doesn't have the personality you like, but she has the looks and the sexual appeal you like. That is the most difficult situation any guy can be in. Being in a relationship with a very pretty girl that is promiscuous, that have bad mentality about men, that she feel like no man can talk to her and everything like that, and you're in that relationship trying to mold her to the personality you want. That is one of the dangerous relationships you can ever be. You get me? It will make you that a guy that is not toxic. Don't ever go into a relationship like that. As a guy, if you like a girl, always go for the personality. Can I be able to cope with the personality? Don't go for the looks first. Can I be able to cope with this person's personality? Is her personality a red flag for me? Is there something about her personality or her trait or her attitude that I don't like? Will I be able to cope with this attitude in the long run? You need to understand all these things. For example, you meet a girl that is a stripper, and so day in, day out, right, she goes to work, strip for men. A lot of men have seen her, nakedness. Even some of your friends came across her while being a strip club. Oh, this John's babe, this that's babe, right? And you are not comfortable with that. Like you being with a girl that is a stripper that all your guys normally goes to her club to like see her nakedness and stuff like that. But we are trying to change her because of the fact that okay, you find her sexually arousing, you find her attractive, so you are trying to mold her and change her. Please, that is the most deadliest relationship ever. Because something about toxicity is like sweet pain. It's like a sweet pain. Meaning that if you're in a relationship with a girl that is highly attractive, right? She kicks your rocks off in terms of that sexual charisma and the sexual energy, but you can't contain her attitude. You're trying to change her attitude, right? But it's not entry, man. That toxicity is like sweet pain, is like fire. You cannot let go, you cannot change. You cannot be with her, but you want to be with her. That kind of feeling is like you're in a dilemma, right? A serious dilemma between life and death. So as a guy, always make sure that you checkmate or check fat the attitude of a lady that you can be able to cope with, right? Firstly, don't make that mistake. Check fat the attitude of a lady that you'll be able to cope with, rather than you overlooking her attitude, her silly attitude that you have seen maybe during the dating phase, right? You have seen that this guy have a little attitude that I don't like, but because of the sexual chemistry and the sexual stuff and everything, you are highly attracted to her. You didn't think of it in broad sense. You went into a relationship. Now you are in love with her because, funny enough, right, having sexual appeal for your spouse, right, increase the chances of being in love. Like if you're in a relationship with a lady that you find highly attractive, you're going to fall in love faster than if you're with an average lady. So now you are in love now, but you can't cease to like just get out of that relationship because your feelings is involved, because of the fact that okay, now your feelings is involved, but her attitude is, you are trying to mold her attitude to change, but she cannot change. She's a stripper, bro. What else do you want? You want a stripper lady to change and be traditional and stuff like that? No, she cannot. You can't have your cake and eat it. Same way a lot of girls want to have a top tier guy and they want the guy to be solely like monogamy with them or monogamous with them. You can't get a top tier guy and expect him to be all loyal and faithful to only you. That's what girls want. They prefer to have a top tier guy that will be loyal to them and everything, right? Rather than have a guy that is not really a top tier guy, right? That will be loyal to them. Okay, in sense like this, girls have this mindset of I want to have my cake and eat it. You want a top tier guy, a guy that is good looking, 5'8", 6'8" in terms of height, rich, charisma, has a good body, has money and stuff like that, has everything going well for him, and you expect the guy to be loyal to you, right? It's not possible because girls need to understand that okay, what you want as a lady is what other girls want as a lady. Meaning that most girls, right, they want a top tier guy, right? And they're just the top tier guys are not enough for every girl. So they're in scarcity. That means top tier guys are rare in sense. They're not really common. So now a lady wants to have a top tier guy all to herself, right? That will be loyal to her and treat her so nicely and stuff like that. What about the rest ladies, right? What about the rest ladies? Because their ladies are much more than men, right? And you want a top tier guy that is actually scarce. What about the rest ladies? And top tier guys, right? They have this mentality of I want them all. I want them all. So basically, a top tier guy will want to date all the baddest chick, right? So I'm the old baddest chick now. I want to date him, but they want to have that exclusivity with him. But it can't be so. If a lady really cares about exclusivity, right, she should go and date what? A bum, a guy that is not a low class guy that will be faithful to her because that guy doesn't have options, right? But they won't want to date that. They want to date a top tier guy and try to change him, right? So that he will be exclusive with them. That is the same way a lady. That's when the same way a guy will want a baddie and want the baddie like a cheaper girl that is hot and beautiful. You want that cheaper girl to be like, be traditional and have a nice personality. You can't have your cake and eat it. You can't have your cake and eat it. So as a guy, always take note of all these things, right? Do you have the tenacity, right, to cope with some certain trait of a girl that you find attractive? If no, you don't think maybe she's promiscuous, she doesn't listen, she's not submissive, she's always insulting you, she has this sassy attitude, you can't cope with it, please don't go into a relationship with that girl. Don't go into a relationship with that girl. Just to do you good. So peace out.